Hi guys, so today we're going to be working on a Ouija board set of nails. I was gifted a set of decals when I placed an order on Etsy. I'll have the information down below of the seller itself, but these are the decals that I received. And I saw that there was a bunch of like Ouija board inspired stuff on here, so that's what we're going to be doing today, Ouija board nails. I'm going to be working with stiletto tips from eNail Couture. I will have everything linked down below in the description box. So I've already prepped my nails. I will leave a video up in the eye on how to prep your nails, and that will also be down in the description box. I just went ahead and cleaned my nails with rubbing alcohol, so that's why they look so dehydrated. So we're going to go ahead and start by applying our nail dehydrator. And I'm just going to be doing one hand, and then I'll do the other hand off camera. Now I get asked a lot whether or not I think it's important to use nail dehydrator. So it's going to depend on what your goal is for your nails. If you're wanting this to last for a long time, then yes, I do feel that it is important to do your nail dehydrator and primer. This is the primer I'm working with today. This is an acid-free primer. But of course you can use whichever you prefer. You do not have to use the same brand as me by any means. When you're applying that primer, you just want to make sure that you get it on the nail but not your skin. And once you apply that, you want to make sure that you are not touching that nail plate anymore, because you don't want to transfer oils onto that. So to adhere these tips today, I'm going to be using Madam Glam Base Gel, and this is a soak-off gel, so it'll make it easier to remove. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and put a thin layer of base gel on all of the nails. That's just going to help everything stick. And if you're curious on how to remove these, I will leave a video down below on how to remove them once you're done. I'm going to go ahead and put that into my light for 30 seconds. So now that I have that base coat down, I'm going to go ahead and start applying my tips. And I'm just going to be using this little black light flashlight to help stick that. It's UV light. So I'm going to take the pinky nail. And you can scuff up the inside here if you want to help with it sticking a little bit better. I'm only going to be wearing this set for about a week, so I'm not too worried about it lasting long term. You're just going to put a little bit of that base gel in the well there, and you don't need a lot. It's just enough to stick it to the nail. I'm going to take it, press it towards the cuticle, and then press it down kind of in a rolling motion. That way any excess gets shot out the side as opposed to down towards the cuticle. And then I'm going to be using this to flash cure it in place. And you do need to apply pressure to that to make sure that you don't get air bubbles. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Now that is just a flash cure, so I will put it into the light afterwards to make sure that I get everything nice and cured. So I'm just going to repeat that process with the ring finger. So once those are on, I'm just going to go ahead and pop that into my light and cure according to your package directions, whatever you're using to adhere that. Sorry, my camera cut out there. So all I'm doing is I'm making sure to paint my pointer, ring finger, and thumb in this beige color here. And then for my ring finger and pinky, I'm going to be using this Madam Glam Perfect Black. And I'm going to go ahead and apply a couple coats of each of those until opaque. I'm going to be sure to cure each of those in between as I'm using gel polish. And just be sure if you get anything on your skin to go ahead and remove that before you cure. I'm going to go ahead and pop that into the light. I'm going to go ahead and apply a third coat of that. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and cure that. So once that's cured, I'm just going to go ahead and go in and clean off the tacky layer. And then I'm going to be using these marble inks from Madame Glam to kind of give this an aged look. So I have black ink, and then I have this color here, which is maroon ink. And I'm just going to be going around the edges. And then to disperse that, I'll be using the marble ink liquid there from Madame Glam. And I'm going to just keep this kind of close to the edges here. And now I'm going to go ahead and go in with that marble ink and just kind of dilute some of it. And I want to try to keep the center a little more clean, because that's where our decal is going to go. And I'm just trying to keep that more towards the edge there. So once I'm happy with that, I'm going to go ahead and top coat those just to protect that style. And I'm just going to be using this Poochie's No Wipe. And if you do get it on your skin, you can remove that with a little bit of rubbing alcohol. So here I have a little bit of water, and then I just went ahead and cut out some of those pieces that I want to use for the Ouija board nails. So I'm not 100% sure what I want to do. I think on this one I want to go ahead and use this. So go ahead and peel that off of the backing there, and then I'm just going to go ahead and place I'm going to go ahead and top coat those so that they don't move. And again, I'm going to be using the Poochies to seal that in. For the next part of these nails, I'm going to be putting down some bling gel. Down the ring and pinky finger. And then I'm going to be using a matte top coat, and I'm going to go right over that with that matte top coat. And then I'm just going to be placing some stones down the center of my nail there. So I'm going to go ahead and put that into the light to make sure to cure that completely. Okay guys, so here's the final look. I went ahead and applied some cuticle oil off screen and washed my hands. I hope you enjoyed this really quick tutorial. This was a very easy set to do. It didn't take hardly any time at all. I'm sorry about the issues that I had with my camera today. I will try to get that figured out for next one. I hope you enjoyed this easy tutorial. I will have everything linked down below in the description box, including the Etsy shop where I got the decals in case you want to recreate this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching.